Identity theft is a type of cybercrime where an attacker steals someone's personal information and uses it for fraudulent purposes, often leading to financial loss and damage to the victim's reputation. Social media platforms can inadvertently contribute to the risk of identity theft due to the vast amount of personal information shared on these platforms. Here's a detailed explanation of identity theft with reference to social media. In this video we will tell you what is identity theft and what are the dangers associated with it. Personal information exposure. Social media users often share a wealth of personal information, including full names, birth dates, addresses, phone numbers, employment details, and even relationship status. This information, when aggregated, can provide cybercriminals with a significant amount of data necessary to carry out identity theft. Profile cloning. Cybercriminals can clone or create fake profiles on social media platforms, posing as someone else to gain access to personal information or to carry out fraudulent activities. They may use the stolen information to impersonate the victim, targeting their contacts or engaging in malicious activities under their identity. Social engineering. Social media platforms serve as a goldmine for social engineering attacks. By studying a person's social media activity, cybercriminals can gather valuable insights and manipulate victims into revealing sensitive information or performing actions that compromise their security. For example, they may use knowledge gained from social media to craft convincing phishing emails or scam messages. Account takeover. Weak passwords or password reuse across multiple accounts can make social media profiles vulnerable to hacking. If an attacker gains unauthorized access to a social media account, they can extract personal information, manipulate posts or messages, or even use the compromised account to spread malware or conduct further identity theft activities. Privacy settings and oversharing. Many social media users are not aware of or do not utilize privacy settings effectively. Oversharing personal information, such as vacation plans, home addresses, or financial details, can make individuals more susceptible to identity theft. Cybercriminals can use such information to target victims for physical or online attacks. Social engineering for password reset. Social media platforms often offer password reset options through email or security questions. Cybercriminals can exploit personal information shared on social media to guess security answers or initiate email-based attacks to gain access to accounts. Once they control an account, they can manipulate or extract personal information to further their malicious activities. Impersonation and reputation damage. Cybercriminals can use stolen personal information from social media to impersonate individuals online, creating a false identity to deceive others or engage in illegal activities. This can result in damage to the victim's reputation, as others may associate the impersonated actions with the victim. Here are some more compelling dangers associated with identity theft. Financial loss. Identity theft can lead to significant financial losses for victims. Once cybercriminals gain access to personal information, they can use it to make unauthorized purchases, open fraudulent bank accounts, apply for loans or credit cards, and drain victims' funds. Victims may face the daunting task of recovering their financial stability and resolving fraudulent transactions. Damage to credit score. Identity theft can have a severe impact on victims' credit scores. Fraudulent activities, such as maxing out credit cards or defaulting on loans, can negatively affect credit history and make it difficult for victims to secure loans or obtain favorable interest rates in the future. Restoring a damaged credit score can be a time-consuming and complex process. Legal consequences. In some cases, victims of identity theft may find themselves entangled in legal issues resulting from the actions of the identity thief. This can include being wrongfully implicated in criminal activities or facing legal consequences for debts incurred fraudulently in their name. Clearing one's name and proving innocence can be an arduous and costly process. Emotional and psychological impact. Identity theft can have a profound emotional and psychological impact on victims. They may experience feelings of violation, betrayal, and fear, knowing that their personal information is in the hands of someone else. The process of recovering from identity theft can be emotionally draining, causing stress, anxiety, and a sense of vulnerability. Damage to reputation and relationships. Identity theft can damage a person's reputation and strain relationships. Cybercriminals may use stolen identities to engage in malicious activities, such as posting offensive content, engaging in online harassment, or sending fraudulent messages to contacts. Victims may struggle to regain trust and repair damaged relationships affected by the actions of the identity thief. Medical identity theft. Identity theft doesn't solely revolve around financial aspects. Medical identity theft involves criminals using stolen personal information to fraudulently obtain medical services, prescription drugs, or submit false insurance claims. This type of identity theft can lead to incorrect medical records, misdiagnoses, or compromised health insurance coverage. Employment and professional consequences. Identity theft can have detrimental effects on victims' employment and professional lives. Fraudulent activities carried out using stolen identities can result in victims being falsely associated with unethical or criminal behavior, potentially leading to job loss, damaged professional reputation, and difficulty securing future employment opportunities. To mitigate the risk of identity theft on social media, individuals should be cautious about the personal information they share, regularly review and update their privacy settings, use strong and unique passwords, enable two-factor authentication, and be wary of suspicious messages or friend requests. It is crucial to maintain a healthy level of skepticism and exercise caution when interacting with others online. Thank you for more tech-related videos. Subscribe.